Alright, we're just doing a test here, see if any audio related issues could arise through this new method that I'm trying here. Looks like I might be getting picked up, so we're hoping on that. We're just gonna go for a quick ride and see if this does anything audio wise, wind wise, to see if it's gonna be good. So we're just gonna ride around town for a little bit, just a quick ride. Yeah, let's get to it. We may go out to highway zone, see how the sounds out there as well. Not quite highway, just a faster road, so I'm not going to go 55, 60 down, see what it sounds like. So we're just going to go this way, and we're going to get out on the main road, see what happens. I just want to see what kind of wind audio there is, because if I could cut the wind down and you can still hear me talking while I'm riding, that'd be super ideal. It's also a night ride, so it's good practice. It just rained, so if there's any wet conditions, I'll be able to practice in that situation as well. Right now we're just trying to acclimate ourselves to the bike, see how it feels. Hopefully everything's okay audio-wise, hopefully everything's okay conditions-wise, that way we can just ride for a bit here and be safe, you know what I mean? Safety is always number one concern. Like these roads here, they're a little blind. I've been down this road a lot, so I know the layout, but it's also a little blind around the corners here. So even with high beams on, seeing a car coming is a little hard. So we're going to be ever cautious, and we're going to follow what Dan the fireman would say. Middle, middle, middle on your blind. Stay in the middle, that's where you're safest. Use the outsides for any other situation. Stay in the middle in your blinds. And if this works out audio-wise, then this is what I'm going to start doing for a while until I can get a actual recording mic for this stuff. This is just a good test right now to see how things sound. Even if a little wind comes through, it'll be fine, because as long as you can understand what I'm saying and hear me, that's the main goal. As always, we're going to pay attention to our signs. See how that says 15 ahead? We're going to start slowing down now, that way we're prepared for it. So it's a pretty sharp turn up ahead. We don't have to go 15, but to be ready for the turn, because a lot of people like speed around this turn and they go wide coming through from the other side, other lane there. You wanna be ready for them. Alright, so up ahead is going to be a little bit of a highway, and we're going to make a left, cut across the road there, make a left, and we're going to hit our speed quota, see how it sounds, and I'll review the video, and if it's good, we're going to post it. I'm going to break the acceleration in a little bit on the bike too here, because I'm going to zoop it. We like zooping around here. Yielding, everything's clear. And now we're going to zoop. love it around here. It's mostly riding weather every day. So most of the time I'm out on my motorcycle just enjoying the day until I gotta go to work. So that's what we're doing. I just got off work. I have the rest of the night to myself. Probably gonna go to bed here in about an hour or two. Start it all again tomorrow. Alright, so it's a fun little roundabout up ahead. It's honestly my favorite roundabout. I love this roundabout. It's not typically busy, so I can kind of go around it, get a little lean practice in, because it's a pretty sharp angle on the inside line. Get good lean practice. I like to follow this red line or the yellow line here all the way through. If I could sit there and go around that roundabout for an hour, I would, but there's way too much traffic. I've pretty much acclimated to the bike itself. After 350 miles almost, you would hope so. And yeah, I hate Honda, but my roommate has the 2021 model of this bike. This is a 24 model, and I've rode his off trails and whatnot. We go over to Kisatchie off the trails there. So those trails are brutal. First time I ever rode a motorcycle was on one of these, and it's kind of the reason I picked it, because I know it's a tough bike for what it is. Like I said, I prefer Kawasaki's, but Hondas are okay. And yeah, after about 2 weeks of riding on this motorcycle, he neutral. He took me to the trails. I wasn't ready for that. I made it through the first quarter of one of their harder trails, and I was beat. I was just absolutely beat. I also dropped his bike like 3 times and ended up breaking the mirror off because he forgot to take the mirrors off before we went out on the trails, and when I dropped it one time, the mirror broke. Whoops. Not intentional. But yeah, so I was still learning then. I'm a little more confident on the bike now, and once I get it paid off, that's when I'll actually start doing trail videos and whatnot, and hopefully by then I'll have all the recording software or all the recording stuff I need. So you start zipping the trails poorly, because I'm scared of the trails, to be honest. Like, he always says, when in doubt, throttle out, and that's true and all, but I'm afraid to throttle out, so I'll fall over before I throttle out. Yeah, I'm not too good on that stuff. I didn't buy this bike for that purpose. I bought this bike just so I could get up to Indiana and back, and then use it as a daily driver to get to work and whatnot. But other than that, once this bike's paid off, I'm gonna go get me a Kawasaki. My dream bike currently is a ZX6R, so hopefully I'll be getting that. It'll probably be next year, because I'm putting every penny I get back for that bike. I had $2,000 saved up to try and get that bike, but it wasn't good enough. The financiers that go through the Kawasaki side of the dealership, they don't like me, because I've dealt with them before. So they tend to not approve me when they see me pop up on their records. But I'm just gonna go in there just about with just the exact amount for the bike and just walk out of there with the bike. And that'll be probably by the end of next year. But yeah, appreciate y'all for watching. Hopefully the audio was good enough that you could hear me, and catch you guys on the next one.